We are back here with another YouTube video today. We are doing some, fun things. Our favorite, Death Shadow, Grixis Death Shadow stuff. This is the winning list by Corey Baumeister in the Invitational, and I just kind of copied his list because, when someone wins a big event in paper, you got to try out their list, see what you like about it, see what's good, see what's bad. For the main difference between our list and Corey's list is like the inclusion of 4 Unholy Heats, which I think is pretty interesting. It's definitely a good card. I mean, my list has been playing 2 and 4 bolts. This list only playing 4 heats, no bolts, which is kind of interesting. They are playing 3 dress downs, which I was kind of down to 1, so I think that's also something a little interesting. The creature base is about the same. I typically like 1 to 2 Croxes. This has 3, which is like, it's a little different. But this list is a little bit more creature heavy, more onto the dress down plan in like particular. But for the main deck, it's mainly just the big difference is no bolts and 4 heats, which I can understand. But I think it's a little weird to not have, more than just 4 removal spells for that 1 drop slot. Again, could be good, could be bad. I'm not sure. Haven't tried it out yet. I think it's a little interesting. So main deck, I kind of see main differences. Sideboard, kind of an agreement for the most part. The main 2 differences I see are Collective Brutality and a Mystical Dispute. Which, I mean, Mystical Dispute, pretty good card right now. There's a lot of blue decks going around. Mystical Dispute, just a 1 mana counter against certain blue decks, seems pretty decent. Collective Brutality, probably just for that burn matchup. Burn is kind of hard, but Collective Brutality is just it's like such a beater, especially when you have like Crocs or something to pitch to it. It seems free almost. We're I'd say pretty both in agreement that, EE is super good. 3 of them, fantastic. Soul Guide Lantern, it's weird because I still think this is better than Nile Spellbomb in this list specifically, just because of Drown the Lock. There's definitely some like, some people like Nile Spellbomb, but there is like definitely a cost when you have to exile their entire bin. So not huge on not huge on Nile Spellbomb in this list. Any other list other than like Drown the Lock list or something like that, I'd be running Nile Spellbomb. But in this list specifically, that's why I like Soul Guide Lantern. And I mean, yeah, other than that, the list seems decent. Alpine Moon terminates. All of this seems good. Weird that there's not 3 Alpine Moons, but I understand there's diminishing returns, so that makes sense. And against like Hammer Time matches, more likely than not, you're going to be putting an EE on 1 or 0, and sometimes you got to take out your Alpine Moon as like a cost of it. So like it's kind of understandable to have 2. But anyways, I'm about to get into the first match. If you guys would like, comment, subscribe, that'd be awesome. And I'll see you all in the first match. We're here for match number 1. We're on the draw, which is so sad. And we're up against an Obosh list. Ooh. God, this hand's just so bad. I mean, we can't keep 5 lands. This hand's not much better, but I will keep it. So, this hand's also not very great. What are we bottoming? Delta here or the mountain? Probably just the mountain. I don't think we really need it. Starting off with their own. This is, yeah. This is not good. No good. No good. Ooh, I should have gotten a Steam Fence, I think, and fetched out a Swamp secondly. I'm not actually certain about that one, though. Just because I think we are going to be a little bit wary of Blood Moon, and yikes. We might just beat that here. Drown Lock's looking interesting, to say the least. They got their own Ragaman off of us. Okay. Let's see what they do. Anything else? Nothing else. Okay. Guess we're getting our basic Swamp here. Because we don't want to just... I mean, we're still going to lose pretty badly to Blood Moon here, but we gotta like fight it somehow, right? Gotta fight it somehow. Give us an out. Maybe, oh, they discarded another Stomp. Interesting. Interesting. Expressive iteration. Ugh. Boo. We're so screwed. We are screwed. Right? We don't have a... I don't believe this list runs... it would be bad, but Basic Island is definitely not in this list. Guess they're questioning whether or not they're going to just slam this iteration or slam a Blood Moon. I would just slam Blood Moon if I were them. But hopefully, no, hopefully they whiff on this iteration. We have a chance this game. Hopefully, just hopefully. Hopefully. What do they exile? What are we exiling? Please no land into Blood Moon. That would just be like backbreaking. Blast Zone, Blood Moon, concede. I think I would concede if we don't draw Ragavan here. Yep. Nope, it's a stomp. Okay, it's a little bit, a little bit better. Oh, and Unholy Heat. Oh, that's actually a pretty good draw. Yeah. Let's see. We have sorcery, creature, land, and then we will have instants. So we will have Delirium. So we are, I guess, alive here. We get to drown and lock the Ragavan, and then Unholy Heat the Bone Crusher Giant. So we will fetch our good old, I guess, Watery Grave here. Go drown here. Because we can't stop a Blood Moon anyways, so if they have it, they have it. Unholy Heat. Pass it on up. Slam your Blood Moon. Kill us, please. No, a Relic. Okay, well, that's not great. Yep, that's not great. I guess I'm happy they didn't play that before our turn. Cast. Yeah, let's do this now. Inquisition. I don't think we want an Inquisition. We can just get tapped Steam Vents here. I think we're just buying Luris here. There's no real point. Oh, maybe there is a point to stop Den of Bugbear. That might be a mistake. That's what I was thinking that whole time, was I wanted to stop this. But they have missed some land drops, so... They have missed some land drops. Another iteration, Jesus. Stop hitting good ones! Oh, is this just a Blood Moon? This is what we want. We don't want them having this. We are like so screwed. If they have a Bolt, we die. If they have a Stomp, we die. It's gonna be hard to win this one. Land. Their Ragavans were just very good. And yeah. Ours, let's just say we're something, to say the least. How do we even win from this point? Let's think. So is it just Luris, DRC, go to 1? Yeah, whatever, we'll fetch. We're dead to Bolt anyways. I think we need to get some forward progress going here. We'll hold up Drown, I guess. Or not Drown, hold up our red-black source, our Blood Crypt here. Cast our Bauble. We don't need a land. Bauble you now. Bolt. Okay, we're dead. We are dead to a Bolt. Alrighty. Well, that was a tough one. Not gonna lie. Very tough. What do we want in our deck? I don't even know what we want. Like, I guess Dress Down's not particularly great here. So we probably want Terminates and K commands, right? Like, they're just fine cards. I don't think we need anything else. Yeah, I mean, EE is kind of abysmal. So let's just not get Blood Mooned, hopefully. That's like all we're hoping for at this point. Blood Moon is very, very good against us. And I think this is kind of a tough matchup. Like, their deck is just like all removal spells, stomps, bolts. What's the land called? Spikefield Hazard, just it's gonna be tough, but we can hopefully get there. Hopefully we have a little bit of a better start than the last game. That was just kind of hard. Kind of tough. Let's see if we have a decent one. Yeah, this hand's pretty good. Ragavan is like one of our best ways of getting underneath a Blood Moon, so, or even like if they resolve one, that's a way to get around it. What are they getting? A Seasoned Pyromancer. It's pretty good. Seasoned Pyro is terrifying, not gonna lie. I'm assuming our Ragavan's not gonna hit here, but you never know. You never know. What are we drawing? What are we drawing? A land and a shadow. Well, it's not bad. Ragavan? No. Bolt. Sure. Do we just go Croxa here? Or do we just play our Ragavan? I think we're fine playing Ragavan again. But I'm also, like, content with just going Croxa here. No, I'm just gonna go Ragavan. I'm fairly okay with this. Although, I guess it's bad against, like, Stomp again, and it's better to hold it to insulate against Blood Moon, but I think these are fine things. So maybe I should just, I don't know, it's kind of close to just go Croxa. Blast Zone. Pirate Spell Bomb, okay. I think we are okay with that as well. That's not a bad one. DRC. Pretty okay with that one. Okay, this is fine. Yes, say go. Alright, hopefully they just don't slam Blood Moon because we will lose to that. What are they doing? They tapped 2 mana. They give us a little juke. I think this has to get countered. I don't think there's much else that, I mean, like, we might as well as counter this, right? Because it's like it's gonna counter this anyways. So what do we want? We probably need a Steam Fence here. Don't think it really matters, but I think either one of these is fine. Oop, not red. Blue, black. Counter the Relic. We get to turn on Delirium here. Thoughtseize I think is fine. I'm actually pretty happy with Thoughtseize here. Because this turn we might just go Thoughtseize, Shadow, or Croxa. We'll Thoughtseize first to see what we want to do. We'll see what we want to do. So Bolt, a Chalice on 0. Okay. Surprised I just didn't slam that on 1. But to each their own. To each their own. Let's see what this hits, not resolves. I think best card on top would probably be a Ragavan. I think almost anything else I'm in the bottom here. Hopefully they just, like, you know, bolt this. Oh, well, we will keep that one on top. Blood Moon Pyromancer. Can we beat a Blood Moon? Yes. And I think we can beat everything but, I don't think I want to deal with this Pyromancer. And I think we're pretty decent against the Blood Moon, considering we have Ragavan on top, which is what we were talking about. So yeah, I will take the Pyromancer. Take the Pyromancer. Let's see what they keep. Probably Blood Moon. I mean, they're just behind at this point. I guess no, because Blast Zone gets turned off. I was thinking maybe this is bad because they have Blast Zone, but Blast Zone gets turned off from Blood Moon. But we're thinking here. We're using our brain. We're not completely dumb. We're not so dumb. They might keep Valakut Awakening, because if we don't take Blood Moon, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know, when I think about why would you take Blood Moon, or why wouldn't you take Blood Moon, it's kind of interesting, right? But if we just get 2 hits with this Crocs, or 2 hits with our Ragavan, we will win the game more than likely. More than likely, just so I think like our plan is just to escape this Crocs at some point. Let's hope that that is going to work. They're in the tank. I guess, I don't even know. I think you should discard Blood Moon. It's like awkward when you know someone doesn't have any basics out and they kept something on top with DRC and they let you keep the Blood Moon. It's kind of weird. Like either that's a basic land on top or they have a way of beating Blood Moon. Okay, they're keeping the Blood Moon though. They are keeping the Blood Moon. Oops. If they rip a Chalice, this could be bad though. Like Chalice on 1. It is weird they have Chalice, right? I don't know. They also have Bolt. That's kind of interesting. And Spell Bombs and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just kind of interesting to me. Just kind of interesting. Terminate. Is Terminate good? It's fine, I guess. It's not like the best card in the world, but I'll keep it. Maybe they'd like resolve something we can't beat. Please just don't like resolve a Pyromancer here. That would obviously be the worst case scenario. Obviously. Maybe I should have bottomed it, trying to look for a land for Croxa. That could be like the better option. Maybe it is. Or maybe like resolving Shadow this turn's also like reasonable. Alright, they just concede. Sweet. Okay. Oh, this is going to be the hard game, right? Definitely going to be the hard one. What do we want? Anything in here looking particularly good? I don't believe so. Do not believe so. I think we're going to have to fetch our swamp pretty aggressively. But I think there's nothing I'm changing with our deck. Maybe Soul Guide Lantern, but like I don't even think that's good. So let's just try and keep a decent hand, and I think this is fine. It's not like amazing, but it's fine. Doesn't have any threats, but we can look for it with Mistress Bauble. Sure. Let's bobble ourselves now, because we want to see if we are drawing something we want or not. Ragman is something we want. So here we go. Delta. I think this is going to get a Blood Crypt. Might just get Steam Vents here, just because we might be fetching our swamp next turn with this Bloodstained Mire. So they're attacking. Yeah, let's get a Steam Vents here. Steam Vents, shock. We will kill your Ragavan. Okay. What do we want to do? 1, 2, 3. Like, we're scared of Blood Moon, obviously, but I think we can also just pass here. Like, if they slam Blood Moon, we still have this Ragavan. We have things to do. Obviously, it turns off our Expressive and our Drown, which is not great, but, you know, what are you going to do? There's not a whole lot we can do against Blood Moon. Please, let's not just, like, slam it. They might be just slamming it, though. Like, it's pretty reasonable just to slam it, but Chalice on 0. Wow. Don't give a shit about that one. That is good for us. We draw our mountain, which is not the best thing. I think I'm just gonna play our Scalding Tarn and say go. Let's think. What are they saving up for? I'm not terribly certain. Do we have inevitability though? That's the real question. Or can we afford to play our DRC here? I don't think so. I think I'm fine passing for another turn. We can just expressive next turn. And maybe also play our DRC out. Although it's going to be hard to do. Because we do need to fetch, I think we need to fetch a basic swamp here. But maybe we don't. We'll see. Interesting that they have Chalice on 0 against us. That just doesn't seem very good. Like, I don't think I care about them stopping our Mistress Baubles. Like, I guess you got it. I don't know. I do not know. Are we... Do we still have K command? Yeah, we do. We could, you know, hypothetically have drawn K command here. I'm confused what they're doing. They're probably just as confused on what we're doing. They miss a land drop. Okay. Well, that's always good for us. Yeah. They're missing a land drop. That's fantastic. I'm not going to fetch shock because I don't want to, like, you know, have a chance of just losing here. Do we want to play out this expressive, I guess, is the question. We could just hold up K command here. And that makes our drown in the lock better. I like that. We just go shatter, discard, and hold up drown. Valakut Awakening. Sure. Fine with me. That is A-okay with me. That's actually, I think, very good for us. Draws 3. Okay. Why did I think that they discarded this? Never mind, that's not as good, but it's still okay. Alright. I love that they're passing here. Means we will do our discard, destroy target artifact. I don't think we care about this Chalice, but, you know, I kind of want to get something. I want to get the ball rolling here at some point. And I guess we just get to go... Oh, they discard another Valakut Awakening. Okay. Thoughtseize, that's pretty good. Let's just Thoughtseize them. Then expressive, hopefully holding up drown for the rest of the game. Stomp us, sure. Bolt, bolt, blast zone. Well, we're taking a bolt. And I guess we will iterate. Okay. Okay. This is kind of awkward, but let's put iteration in our hand. DRC on the side or on the bottom, and then Ragman on the exile. Let's just cast this Ragman. It's kind of awkward that we can't get our swamp here, but it is what it is. So this allows us to, like, next turn we're going to start to be able to, like, deploy everything, because they probably are going to bolt there. They're going to play their Bone Crusher. We're going to Unholy Heat, or we're going to play DRC, Unholy Heat, dash Ragavan, just do everything. And okay, well, that's kind of annoying. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. That's just super awkward, but it's not that bad. Oh. Do we want to cast that? What would we discard? I guess I'm going to cast it. Like, discard what though? Is it even worth it? I don't think it is. Like, it's a good one to get, but I'm not going to discard it. Damn, that is a good one to get though. It's a good find. Sure. Hopefully they don't have anything too terrifying. Don't need a land. Obviously, this would all be better if we had, you know, a basic swamp on the battlefield, but here we are. If they find a removal spell and it's like specifically stomp, we might be in trouble. Still feeling pretty decent about this game though. That one is the scary one. That's kind of what we were afraid of. Blue. Don't want to Thoughtseize. Okay, well, that's bad. It's not great. Oh, actually, hold up. Please. Okay, thought I was going to restart the game. All right. Nope, wait, no. We want... I guess we want it like that, right? That's so bad. That's so bad. No, we probably don't want Thoughtseize, right? We probably want Iteration. That's so bad they drew that. I forgot, is this game 2 or 3? This is game 3 too. That's kind of a shame. It's kind of a shame. We kind of need a Ragavan or a removal spell for this. Really, they play their Valakut Awakening or whatever. Oh, we're just good, right? Doing it now. And they didn't buy Obosh. They don't even have Obosh anymore. That's interesting. They don't have Obosh in their list. For what? I guess Chalice? Is that really... That's so not worth it, right? Come on! Dang it! Our opponent's drawing pretty decently. That's not what we wanted to see, right? It's going to be a Bolt, too, just to rub it in. No. Would they exile for us? A Bloodstained Mire? Sure. Give us a Ragavan. DRC? That's the draw. That's the draw. It's a damn good one. It's a damn good one. Relic. Oh, opponent. Stop being rude. Into Pyrite Spellbomb. Into Dome that. Dash Ragavan. Oh my goodness. Into what? Okay, Scalding Tarn. Sweet. Alright. Thank you for clearing our dot. Oh, hold up. Turn off all yields. We should buy Luris here. Should buy Luris. I don't think we have a way of getting rid of this Blood Moon, but... Okay, we will trade. Kind of forced to do it. I mean, it's not like we're not going to trade, so... Alright, give us a Ragavan, please, deck. I think they have another one, right? They won't really dash and trade like that, right? One, two. What are they doing? This is a Chalice? I think it's a Chalice. We might just be dead to a Chalice. I don't think we have an out from a Chalice. Yeah, we have 0 outs to a Chalice at this point, right? Please, just play it on 2 for whatever reason that matters. I guess we have our Swamp, right? Thank God wow. All right, we have a chance, folks. Discard our Croxa. Okay, Relic. Let's just draw a land, buddy. Come on. Alright, they drew a land. Heck yeah. God damn, where's Ragavan at? What are they drawing? Land, cool. Come on, Ragavan! Please! It's a land, that's not what we want. They should probably hold, yeah, they're holding on to lands. Smart. Oh, man. It's, you know, it's funny how this game comes down to, like, drawing our expressive iteration and playing that Ragavan out, and how we didn't get a swamp because we would have had a Shadow down. And it's kind of interesting how that plays out, right? Like, it was just super awkward, right? Maybe that was a mistake on my part, but it feels like that was not a game we should have lost. Our opponent, I mean, they drew kind of well to rip the Blood Moon off the top, and then that just kind of like put us in this whole position, and then the Bone Crusher Giant, but like I still feel like we kind of just like not being able to hit a land off that expressive iteration was just like super bad. And maybe we should have just like accepted the fact that we're losing some value on expressive iteration just to be better against Blood Moon. But anyways, we're getting into match 2. Alrighty, we are here for match number 2, and we're looking at a, let's just say an interesting hand. I think we're gonna have to put back. If this was a red source, I'd keep it, but I can't get myself to do that. And we're looking at another one of those hands. And against the Kahira deck, I think we have to keep this one, sadly, and put back an Unholy Heat, because I have an assumption this is one of two things, and I'd assume it's more of a control list than a elementals, but I guess I'm mistaken. Oh, that was a good draw. That was a good one. Hopefully we draw land after this, or if not, we can expressive iteration. Or they, you know, maybe they have a 1-drop here, or 2-drop here. Or it is control, I don't know. Breeding Pool tends to make me think that this is not control. But you never know these days. Flooded Strand. What is this? Okay, it's a voice. Great. That's not good. That's no good. That's that's something. Well, let's take the Risen Reef, I guess. Right. Take the Risen Reef. We can allow them to have Omnath. We can kill Omnath eventually, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just pass here. We shall just pass. Now, Solitude is definitely a problem for our deck, right? They probably just buy Kahira here and just have Solitude up. Unless they draw a Risen Reef, and then that'd obviously not be the best case scenario, but maybe they just pass and don't buy Kahira. No. This is definitely one of those matchups that's pretty tough, although, what is it? Drown the Lock does help. Okay, they do buy Kahira, so we pretty much know what they're doing here. Have an idea. Let's just go expressive. Hopefully we hit a land off of this, because we don't, we might be in trouble. Oh, we're having some trouble with lands here. And this is interesting because I forgot to talk about this, but their list does have or Corey's list has quite a few more lands than we do, which is kind of interesting that we're having land issues here. Because, yeah, for sure their list had way more lands than we did. I think we're on 17 or 18, and they're on 19. Forgot exactly what I was on, but something like that. Something of the sorts. Flooded Strand. Okay, so that is an Omnath for them. But maybe they don't play it. Temple Garden. Red, blue, green, white. Yeah, they're going to play their Omnath. Okay. We still might be okay here. If we draw land, we're going to be fine, right? But that's kind of a tall order. Especially, we need a fetch land. I should clarify. Should clarify. Hold on, let me do this. Put this over here. Ugh. Maybe we have to go dress down into land here. I think that's what's gonna have to happen. If not, I think this game's a little bit over. But it's gonna be a tough one. Okay, so wow, they're taking this opportunity to do that. That feels okay with us. Feels okay with us. Man. That's tough. They're gonna get a bunch of mana, but I don't really know what it does for them. I might just gain 8 here. Yeah, that seems what's gonna happen. Alright, yeah, they're just gaining 8. Land? Oh my god. This is so bad. 1, 2, yeah, we're still off here from Delirium. So, okay, are we dead? We're dead to a fetch land, right? We're dead to a fetch land. Is there anything? I guess we can just drown this Omnath here. And that's probably our best bet. It's not great, but that's what we gotta do. It's what we gotta do. We gotta hit a land here. Please, for the love of God, give us a land. And I think we are like beginning to stabilize a little bit. We kind of need a land. Any lands in chat? Any landies? What is this? A hard-casted Fury. That's fine. They're just putting the pressure on us. Oh, they're not even attacking. That's kind of interesting. My God. Ugh, we are really having a tough time of it. All right, so I guess we want to take the Fury. Right? I mean, it's not great either way. I think we actually should take the Solitude here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, just making sure. All right, come on, deck. What we would do for land at this point is quite a bit. It's kind of humorous at this point. All right, you got your Fury down. Got your Fury. Okay, they are attacking. Land, please? Question mark? Ah, a land. Okay. Let's go with a swamp here. Let's go double shadow. Or we could just Croxa here. Now it's Croxa and then shadow. Foundation Breaker. Interesting, that's main. That's a very weird card to have main. Please, deck. Just don't poop your pants now. Okay. Okay. What do we want to do? I think we just want to attack here. We'll dress down if they block with the voice. They don't. Okay. Play shadow. Okay, I guess we are dress downing, yeah. Oh, we're just dead, aren't we? That's a weird one to have, but yeah. Damn. Okay. Well, we are dead, right? Yeah. Ugh, man. Like, first, I mean, this isn't a very common elemental to have in the list, which is why I didn't really think about playing around subtlety. But that game wasn't subtlety wasn't the problem. The problem was we whiffed on lands for a little too long. So I think we want the removal spells. I think we can ditch the drowns here. I actually don't particularly love drown against them. Like a counterspell is okay, but they do have like endurance and whatnot, so it can like definitely be a little bit of a hassle. Dispute's actually pretty good, right? Just hitting some of their cards. So I think this is a fine sideboard plan. Yeah, really what happened that turn is I just didn't expect them to have anything other than maybe a Solitude, but at that point we can beat a Solitude. But I guess if they play Solitude, they just don't exile our Shadow and we're in trouble again. Well, we don't have a good hand again. Okay, we are here on 5. So I guess we're putting Shadow land back. And yeah. We're both on 5 though, so I guess we have a shot. We have a chance, squad. We have a chance. It's not as bad as before. We're both on 5. Let's play our DRC. Let's get it going. DRC is pretty good. I mean, I feel better against this deck going to 5 because we do have, Luris and whatnot. Ooh, Crocs is pretty good. Let's get a Steam Vents here. Ooh, actually, I should have gotten Watery Grave. That's something I'm still bad at with this deck. You definitely want to get Watery Grave because it gives you all your mana and means any other land. Doesn't matter what it is. Like, if you draw your basic amount, you can still cast Luris. So, definitely helps. They pitch a Harbinger. Kind of interesting. Nothing. Thoughtseize is pretty good. Probably aren't running Veil in their deck. We'll keep a land on top. Solitude, Omnath, Subtlety. Just an Omnath type of pick. Just an Omnath. The other cards don't really matter. Like, Subtlety is like kind of weird, but not really important. The next turn, I mean, we're just going to buy Luris. Attack by Luris. Unless they... Oh, we shouldn't F6 hold up. There are definitely like Risen Reefs and stuff that we'd want to remove here. So they play their Windswept Teeth. Alright, they're just buying Kahira, so they just have a mystery card, which is fine. We will attack, get our point in where it matters, totally. I mean, it will, potentially. Let's get our Water Grave now. Buy our Luris, and we're looking okay. Like, I don't think we're in the driver's seat yet, but we're both kind of, fumbling around, and I think we're better off right now. Unless they have an Omnath here. Omnath would be the card we don't want to see. A Thoughtseize. Well, Thoughtseize. They might just Subtlety here. Just flash it in. Which I'm like pretty okay with. Do we want a Ragavan? I do not think so. Ephemerate? Yeah, kind of got to take that. Kind of got to take that one. I'm just going to Unholy Heat this, and if we... Okay, we hit Delirium. Sweet. Sweet. That's what we were looking for. We're looking pretty decent. They might have to Solitude this DRC at some point. Turn off auto yields. Prismatic Ending. That's not a bad one. It's not a bad one at all. Land, no. Thoughtseize. Oh. We will Thoughtseize, we'll take the Solitude, and I think we're looking okay. Yield to the instep here. Please just not like Arisen Reef or something. That's all we ask for. Okay. Bad cards. Oh, I should have Unholy Heated it. Well, guess we messed up, but it like rewards us, I guess. Sure, keep that on top. It's fine. So next turn we get to go Luris Ragavan. Or I guess we'd probably just escape Croxa, right? I think Croxa is more important. Flamekin, okay. That's probably getting Solitude or Risen Reef or Omnath, one of those three. I mean, I think I'd get Omnath here. Omnath's always like just like the best card you can get. But maybe they don't. It also could just like gain 9, which would be really important. But let's see. Solitude, okay. They're just dead to Solitude, right? Solitude is just them, yeah, they're just dead, right? Unless we somehow get rid of Delirium here. So we have to get rid of, what, 5 other cards? So I guess that's actually good enough to keep them alive. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we lose the Croxa, so yeah, that would be, that would turn off Delirium, so let's just play Luris with Ragavan, then. Because that's awkward, right? That's awkward. There's a lot of, I mean, it's weird. This is definitely a matchup where us not having Bolt's kind of an issue, right? I think it's come up, like, kind of a little bit, which is kind of interesting. We got a Bobble, which is good. Don't want an Inquisition. Yeah, let's just attack. Let's just attack. Block, and then they're probably going to Solitude that. Wow, they don't. That is bizarre. Okay, well, let's just see if they want to kill themselves. Wow, that's super weird. Dress down. That one's probably pretty good. Okay, escape Croxa. Now they can't even do anything about this. Hold up, let's get rid of Thoughtseize. Yeah, we can keep Delirium here. Weird they didn't do that in combat. Really bizarre. I mean, I might just be like missing something. See what their next card is. Is it a card that keeps them in it? It is. I mean, actually, they're just dead, right? Risen Reef into Flamekin doesn't do anything. Yeah, there's nothing they can do. At least I don't think there's anything they can do. So, we're getting on to the next one, right? I don't even think they need to like draw a Prismatic Ending. They Prismatic Ending what, the DRC? That's still them dead. Yeah, I don't think it mattered. I don't think there's any outs for them. Okie dokie. Feeling good. Yeah, we'll just submit it. Just submit it. Forgot we have Mystical Dispute in this list, which is that's the spice. I do think Mystical Dispute's actually probably pretty decent right now. So that is definitely a heads up play by Corey to put that in there. I mean, he's also a very good player, so Very accomplished player. Choosing to play first. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. We just cannot find what we need, right? Okay, we'll keep this hand. I don't even think Ragman's particularly that great in this matchup, but like, we gotta keep this. Gotta keep it. Terminate, sure. Sure. Maybe they don't have anything till turn 3. Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe they just go Flamekin Harbinger pass, we go terminate, and then exile their Risen Reef and feel like a boss. Although they probably have a Solitude or a Fury. Or they just have, you know, their, whatchamacallit, their, I forgot the name, Voice of Resurgence, and we just feel like we can't do anything. We just feel sad. Just feel sad. Elemental, please don't have it. Chalice on 1. Okay. It's actually kind of fine. As fine as it could be, it's fine. I don't know if it's necessarily actually fine, but okay. Sure. I guess we're passing. We will just get a Blood Crypt and terminate if they play something. If they play a Risen Reef, we will terminate it. No, they don't. Okay. Let's get a Blood Crypt. We don't have any lands left in our deck. Okay, let's do this first. Wow. I really kind of want both of these, but kind of can't. So I guess we'll do this. And pass. There's nothing we want to cast anyways, so because we don't have any 1-drop slots. Well, it's a dig to K command at this point. Digging for K command. Let's see what they do here. Well, I guess there's a chance we wanted to draw a Mystical Dispute, I guess. That's something that we could have drawn. So maybe that was a reason to do this. And let's see if we get punished for it. Okay, Death Shadow, we don't want that. Watery Grave. Draw and Holy Heat, which is dead. Oh, we got another land. Jeebus. So, okay. We can fetch our basic swamp with this. So let's just go Iteration. I guess this is something. Wowzers. Alright. We have a few lands. Let's see if we want our card or not. So we do not want a Tarn, so let's just go fetch out a swamp and let's just kill this now. I mean, I don't know if our hand could get much worse, to be quite honest. I mean, it's something, right? this hand's definitely something. So they got a Risen Reef, which is spooky. They exiled. Okay, so they must have another Ephemerate in hand, right? One would assume they have Ephemerate because they exiled an Ephemerate to Solitude and not the Kahira. Which I guess they did that on turn 2, so I guess that makes a little bit of sense. It does make a little bit of sense. Mystical Dispute against this board is not the best. Not the best card, not gonna lie. We might need to... Yeah, well, we can't counter it anyways, so we let it resolve. They've got a card advantage engine. I mean, honestly, we are like... I guess we're still in it. We need quite a bit to go right, but we are like not just dead yet. Oh, maybe they don't have an ephemerate. Oh, I guess ephemerate. No, this makes sense. I'm just being dumb. Don't pay any attention to me. Don't pay any attention to me. Mishra's Bauble. See what's up. Do we have any fetchables left? We have our swamp. We have both watery graves and both blood crypts. So I guess there's no real point in bobbling ourselves. So we have like pretty much all of our lands out of our deck, other than like some fetches. So yep, we might as well hold up this mystical dispute, right? I don't think it matters, but yep. Well, kind of tough. Kind of tough. Well, I think we're taking this one to the L as well. I don't even think a K command at this point would do anything. Like, it could maybe bring us back into it, but it still seems doubtful. Why are they just swinging for... I don't know, that just seems weird, just for 2. K command... No, another land. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, we are dead. Well, that was another tough one. Like... Huh. Wow, that just felt really bad. I mean, we drew quite a few lands, but I don't even think it would have really mattered. The chalice just got us. So, yeah, I'll see you guys for match number 3. Back here for match 3. Let's see. You know, it's tough starting off 0-2, but maybe we'll have some better hands, right? This hand looks great. Hopefully, we're not against the Luris deck. Feels good to have a decent hand. They mold a 6. I'm feeling the tides turning. We'll be 3-2. I can feel it. That happens, you know. You start off rough. I mean, I'm not saying both games we definitely shouldn't have won both games, right? We just kind of, I don't know. We just kind of, you know, sometimes you just hit bad chunks of draws, and it just kind of happens. Okay. Let's get our Blood Crypt here, because I kind of want to double Thoughtseize next turn if I can. If they do kill us Luris, I'll just double Thoughtseize next turn. Or kill Luris, kill Monkey. I don't know if I said Luris or Monkey. I'm just being a dope. Just being a dope. Interesting they didn't do anything. Seems like they might have like a Fire Ice here, which 1/1. That's what it seems like. An Ice. Weird they didn't just kill that, but... I would have just killed it, but we'll see. Maybe this makes sense. Charm. Through the Breach. And say go. Interesting. I've seen this list coming around a little bit, and I don't really get why people are playing it. Gains haste. So if I dress down after they through the breach, does that work? That's what I need to figure out. Okay, let this resolve. Okay. Do I want to Prismari command? What would I be? I could loot away a... Let's Thoughtseize first, right? Do we want to Thoughtseize? So we could make a treasure loot, but looting doesn't seem particularly strong. I think I might honestly just want to dress down here and play Shadow Croxa and just set up the kill next turn. think that seems okay. Or I could just do dress down. Oh, this is difficult, right? So that's 13. So if we just play Croxa here and then dress down their end step, that also works. Or no, we just play Shadow, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'm thinking through too many lines here. Play a Shadow. Might as well as Thoughtseize, because I mean, why not? Take 15. That's, yeah. Might as well as Thoughtseize. Actually, yeah, we might as well. I think it's free. It's like, I think it's good as free because we want to play the Shadow anyways. If we take their Emrakul, like whatever. But if their last card's like Prismari Command, we don't want them to like. It's not Prismari Command, but we don't want them a way to like be able to through the breach the next turn. So, like if that happened, we would be losing. So that's all I'm kind of scared about. And we are presenting lethal because it's 13, 15. Yeah, it's extra lethal now. 1 over. So I guess how do we lose? They have land in hand if they draw a Prismari Command. No. I don't really know. Probably has to be Archmage's Charm for them to stay in this game. Probably has to be a charm. I don't really know what else it could be. 4 mana could be Jace, maybe? Is it a bolt on our upkeep? Doesn't really make sense, but they're dead. You're dead. Exacxies. Look at that. Woo woo. Okay. Bad cards. We can get these unholy heats out of here. Although sometimes they do sideboard juke into whatchamacallit, into Ragavan. So we might want to be a little bit wary about that. So let's bring in the cards that we think are probably pretty decent. I like Collective Brutality because it still can kill Ragavan and also can take an instant or sorcery. So it's kind of like that versatility. Let's see. Anything else we really want? I don't think so. I think we're fine if they sideboard juke into it. We still have a bunch of like other ways to deal with Ragavan with like our own creatures, and we have we still have kill spells. We have Drown Lock, we have K Command, we have Collective Brutality, we have discard spells. They're not always going to have turn 1 Ragavan, although sometimes they do. But I think we're going to be okay against them. It's just if any of these cards were land, even the Channeler was a land, this hand would be so good. Okay. Alright, let's keep it. And probably get destroyed by something, but we really can't find a land with this deck today, can we? We are just having the time of our lives. Alright, let's get a Blood Crypt. Just find a land, right? Or 2. We probably need 2 lands, realistically. If they dash to Ragavan, would we block? Okay, so they take the safe line this time. Land? We're good. We're so good. Watery Grave. We were talking about this earlier. We want to have 2 lands that can cast Lurrus and double black in our hand with 2 shadows. Makes a lot of sense anyways. They discarded an Emrakul? Yep. Okay. Makes some sense. Oh, no land. No land. No dice. Let's just do this. See what they got. Blood Moon. Oh shit. the charm, I guess. Please don't have a land on top. Force negation. Thank freaking God. Take the charm. God, we are in big trouble. Find a fetch land. No, that works though. That works. That can play both shadows, and we probably are fine after that. Oh baby, this is a start. Let's hope they don't have EE because I'm playing out our hands. Actually, wait, EE wouldn't even be that great. Actually, it would. They have force negation. Ooh. That was a hand. That was a turn. They probably draw a land now, right? Just to be so sad. That's what happens to me every time. The turn after it matters, you just draw the land. That probably happens to everyone, right? Probably just happens to everyone. Fetch land would be decent. Thoughtseize is good. Helps us in multiple ways. You probably just want Ragavan on top, and that's it. Yeah, they force negation. That makes sense. Swamp, we'll keep that. Swamp lets us cast K Command, which also allows us to cast Croxa, which feels good. Bolt, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna cast Croxa here. This should just be game. Do we want... We probably don't need this Bobble. This is not going to be a Luris game. Kind of want an option between Ragavan or Shadow here. Wow, they're holding on to the Blood Moon. And they finally got it. And they probably just concede after that, right? Finally got the card they were looking for. That's 7. This is lethal. We probably should have done this anyway, but because we could have dashed Ragavan, but this is lethal. Alright, well, we get, a little bit more fortunate because they got a little land screwed, which made us not land screwed, so that's good. We're getting back into it. We're 1-2, so let's hope that match 4 is the same. I'll see you there. Here for match number 4, and we're on the draw again, which is sad. Sad, sad, sad. And our hand looks really good, though. Hand looks very good. Kahira. Is this elementals, I guess, is the question. It's Kahira. Forest. It seems like it is. Not many other decks start off with Utopia Sprawl other than elementals. So I'm going to assume it is. Going to assume. We could Inquisition here. I kind of want to get my threat down because, there's definitely things that could happen here, but who knows? Risen Reef, sure. If they want to play it, they play it. Obviously, if they go, who knows, Risen Reef into Fury, it's bad, but it's also, still semi-okay. We kind of have, we have Dress Down, we have Thoughtseize, we have decent things against this. So, yep, they go Risen Reef, which is fine. Maybe they wait till our turn. They do. Okay. Yeah, we will Unholy Heat this. Ooh, maybe we should have Thoughtseize first. Maybe they play Force Negation. I don't think so. Could have been interesting. Could have been interesting. Temple Garden, go. Or Temple Garden. Not Temple Garden, go. I'm going to Thoughtseize. Or I guess I should Inquisition here. Let's Inquisition. Get an Endurance. And I guess we're gonna take the Omnath. Yeah, take the Omnath. Dang, if we would have gotten to keep the dress down, that would have been really good. But you know, here we are. Here we are. Also, it's kind of weird if they want to Solitude our Ragavan, because we still get Luris, which is kind of spooky for them. Let's see what they do here. I assume, yeah, it looks like they're going to Solitude this now. Looks like it. Yeah, okay. This is fine. Like, we'll probably offer the trade here. Depends on what we draw. Or we might just place Ragavan out. Do we just want to play Ragavan out? Yeah, I'm fine with it. Play out our... Uh-oh, please don't be a run in 6. Oh, thank God. What is this? Blue. Okay, is this a Risen Reef? Sure. Dress down. Looking good. Thoughtseize is not bad. Plays Forest. Probably buying Kahira. Guess we might Thoughtseize, because why not? Guess that's why not. Let's think. Do we want to trade here? Probably. I think trading's fine. Because, yeah, I think this is okay. Kind of forces them to, like... I mean, we can Thoughtseize, fetch, get Luris. So I'm feeling okay. They do need to draw an elemental here, but if they do, they're kind of like snowballing. Let's see if they block. This is kind of like an interesting decision, because there are like some cards that we could hit that blow them the heck out. Like if we hit there an Omnath, if we hit a Fury, there are definitely some cards that just lose them the game. So I feel like you should block. But let's see. If they don't block, we definitely have to Thoughtseize. We could Croxa, but I think Thoughtseizing is better because it allows us to buy Luris. But I don't know, but for next turn it's better for the setup. I think this makes me want to Thoughtseize though. Mountain, buy Luris. Yield through the turn. What is this? Voice. Blech. Boo! If we draw land, it's pretty good though. We can just Luris, instep, dress down. What are we drawing? Unholy Heat. Yeah, let's just Luris here. Play Ragavan. I guess. Guess I'm fine with this. Please just don't draw anything too scary. Got 2 mystery cards. Okay, they pass. That's good. That is obviously very good for us. Think we Thoughtseize here and then go dress down on Holy Heat. Probably just have 2 lands. Let's see. We have 2 lands, makes sense. I guess we attack here. We will dress down if they block. Okay. Unholy Heat there. I think we're looking good. Think we are looking pretty decent. They definitely could draw some things, but is this an Endurance? Endurance would be freaking sick. This might be a Prismatic ending, though. Oh, what? Oh, they cycled a Roger and Drime. Okay, I was like, what the heck just happened? I was to say, I don't know what happened. Croxa. Yeah, let's just Croxa and then flash back a Dress Down. Probably discarding land. Drown's pretty good. Actually, very good. I think we're set. We're set here, I'd assume. Especially with the drown lock. If they draw like a Solitude this turn, they might have a chance. But other than that, I feel like we're pretty safe. Feel like we're pretty safe. Although, I mean, you never know. Resin Reef is terrifying. Card is good. Let's see what they drew. Flame or Thunderkin Awakener, which is a card, to say the least. Which is a card. Guess we're just attacking here, right? We have them dead if they don't block. Don't block. Coolio. Croxa. Croxa. Yep. Sweet. Take down Elemental's game. What is that, 1? I'd assume so. Let me just make sure. Yep. We're on to the sideboard. Okay, we want Cake Man, Terminates, and Brutalities. I think these are all like and Dispute. We did play this matchup earlier. What was bad? We didn't want Drowns because I think Drowns are bad. I think all these cards are better. Blah 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 blah. You guys get what I'm saying. Let's see what else we want. Drowns like maybe okay. Maybe Brutality's not the best. I think this is literally what we did. Ragavan's also not the best. I could see trimming it, but it's like kind of hard to be like Ragavan needs to get out of the deck because the card is just like so good if we do get it online. But maybe we should also be trimming our Death Shadows because they do have Solitudes and whatnot. But I think it's okay. I think it is a-okay. It is a-okay. See if we get a decent starting hand. We've had a hard time getting respectable openers. I think this is a respectable opener, so we'll keep it. They mulligan to 6, which is good for us. Especially in this matchup, like we're both very, long game plans. Try and go for the long game. But we'll see. We shall see. And Dress Down. Okie dokie. Artichokey. Guess we just take Omnath. Don't really care about a Thunderkin Awakener. We can just kill that somehow. They play it, which is fine. Getting in for 1. Look at that. Big time. Let's just shock this in. We're probably just going to go instep here, Dress Down into Croxa. Think that is our plan with Unholy Heat up. You can attack all you want, buddy. all you want. Let's see what they do. I mean, third land was also a pretty good draw. Just a tap land, alright. Play our dress down. Play our Croxa. We're feeling decent. Feeling good. I mean, this is what dress down's here for. It does some pretty good things against this deck. Does some pretty nice things. They're fetching, probably getting a Triome, which is fine. Maybe we should have Thoughtseized. I'm not sure though. I think Thoughtseizing might be okay. But there's also there's plenty of reasons not to. Like, let's say there's a Risen Reef in there. We'd rather not Thoughtseize it. What is this? Oh, just a Cycled Triome. Okay. We don't know their hand. They have 2 mystery cards. Let's see if Croxa gets to stick around. I mean, even if they Solitude it, it's like not that bad. Buy Kahira Solitude. It's probably what's going on here. Which, that's like, okay. If not, that's fantastic. Like, I am like over the freaking moon about this. Yeah, let's just pass here. We're okay. We are okie dokie. Wow. Alright, well, I guess Croxa is getting in. Croxa is getting in there. This feels pretty darn good, not gonna lie. Guess we can Inquisition? Don't know what they would have. I guess, okay, Ephemerate makes sense. Ephemerate or Kahira. Guess it's the Ephemerate. Swamp. I think we'll just Thoughtseize this away. It's not going to get much better anyways. And then I think we might as well just get rid of this Thunderkin. I guess there's reasons not to, right? We should play it safe. We can just do it next turn if we want. We'll hold on. Or we'll do it on the end step, I guess. There's no real point. No rush, right? No rush. Because we have another kill spell. That's the real reason we're not in a rush. Flamekin Harbinger. Well, that is them dead. This is lethal. What'd they put on top? Yeah, Solitude makes sense. You'll go Bolt or whatever. Unholy Heat. GG's. Just do that. And say GG's. Yep. Well, that was a pretty big beat down there. So yeah, I mean, it's funny that we lost to what, Elementals, and then we beat it. So yeah, I'll see you all in match number 5. Let's see if we can pull out the positive record or not. Please, please. Oh, maybe no cut. Oh, yep, I'm guessing no cut. All right, well, we went straight into it because it was that fast, and I just completely forgot to do that. So we're here for match 5. No cut. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, this hand looks fine to me. Against a Yorion deck, Dress Down's probably good. So is the removal spell. So is the Expressive. So I think this hand's, like, respectable. Wish our opponent some good luck. Well, we kind of want them to have good luck in the sense that we're fine for close games, but let's just not have them, like, completely plow us over. Just completely and utterly destroy us. Yeah, whatever. Let's just let them draw a card. Who cares? No. Whatever. Draw a card. Sure. Let's just unholy heat it now. We have the opportunity. Let's have the opportunity. Draw some lands, please. Not that one. It's not what we wanted. Stoneforge? Uh-oh. This could be bad. If we don't draw land, this could be real bad real fast. Would they get Cauldra? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And we're dead. And we're dead. I guess Dress Down can stop it, so we're like fine, maybe. Yeah, we're maybe okay. Yeah, there's a Cauldra. There's a Cauldra. Swing with it, please. Oh, baby. Yep, we're not blocking. These feet weren't made for blocking. Ooh. There's a land. Do they have a path, maybe? No. Alright, let's play a Shadow and Shock and then maybe get to Dress Down this. Hell, we might be able to get this here. Who knows? Okay, Stoneforge. I mean, they didn't have a removal spell before, so I'm going to assume they don't have one. One will assume. Either way, we're getting rid of it, right? Dress Down? Block? Sick. Alright. That's nice. That's good. I mean, I will trade that every day of the week. Like, not much else we can do with it, so. Let's get a Watery Grave here. That's our go-to. Let's go Unholy Heat. Drown. Attack. Take their Nettle Cyst, probably. I guess we don't need to take the Nettle Cyst because we do have Drown. Or Dress Down, not Drown. Dress Drown, that's what I'm going to call it. Portable Hole, don't need that. Don't need that. Oh my god, they have Sword of the Meek. And they have a hell of a lot of Urzas. Whenever a 1/1 creature enters the battlefield. Yeah, okay, we'll take that one. So, let's hold up this Drown, or Dress Down, for the rest of the game, please. That would be fantastic. No. No! That's not what we wanted. That is not what we wanted. Boo! Boo! What did they get? Did they get anything? Indigenous Smith looks at the top 4. Put, did it? When you may reveal. I don't think it did. Kind of can't tell. Because the Magic Online client does not want to tell me. So we want to hold up blue here. Because this is going to fetch a mountain, more than likely, unless... Okay, well, that makes some sense. Okie dokie. I guess we can put this into hand. Yeah, let's just look at our top card. No, we don't want that. No, we don't want that. Just gonna mountain. just go get a mountain. That was a good one from the opponent. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that was a good one. Never creep blah blah. Okay, sure. Oh, I should have probably dressed down in response. Whatever. It's okay. Probably attacking. Yes. Guess we do this now, right? We don't want to do it on our turn, I don't think. Oh, that does what? Okay, I guess I'm just dumb. That does not do that. I'm just dumb. Woof. Okay. I think we're just dead, right? I mean, we're not actually just dead, but we're more than likely just dead. Yeah, more than likely, but I think the way we win is by getting Lurrus on the battlefield next turn, so let's do that. Let's just go do that. Let's go do that. That is not what that card does. I'm just so smart. That is... Oh, I thought that was like, okay, yeah, no, we're dead. We are dead. Well, that was my mistake. I think I messed up that game by not reading the card. But, okay. Anyways, we want EEs. We probably want K commands. I think Dispute might be okay. I think that's it. And what's bad here? Dress Down actually seems pretty decent against them. Grixis can get trimmed, I think. Maybe just one Grixis can get trimmed. The removal spells are like decent. What do we not want? Probably not Ragavans. Ragavans are pretty slow and mopey. But let's cut all the Croxes, a Ragavan, and who knows, an Inquisition. I don't know. Let's just trim here. I feel like when you don't know what you're doing, you just trim. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Because I am not certain if that's correct. Not certain at all. I mean, I do think EE's Dispute and K Command definitely should come in. Maybe not the Dispute, but I'm bringing it in. You know what? Dispute's probably better on the draw than on the play. Let's do that. Ragavan's probably the opposite too. So I think we can make that switch after. Is the cards we trimmed? Yeah, I don't think Crocs is really where we want to be. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Alpine Moon would be good, because they are probably more than likely in Urza's Saga deck, but I think we have answers with EE and stuff. That might be okay. I think, again, on the draw, we want it rather than on the play. Because on the draw, on the play, you want to be, like, you know, somewhat proactive here. Sure. Definitely an interesting keep, but a keep. Definitely an interesting one, but I will keep it. We get to go Bobble, DRC. That's, like, already good enough for me. So I feel like Bobble just makes you feel like you're drawing so many more cards, so I love the card. It's just fun to play with. It's fun to play with. Yeah, it's been that one, sadly. They reveal a Stone Forge Mystic. It's a good one. That is a good one. Land. EE on 0 will probably be good at some point, so let's just do it. Just make sure we draw a land this next turn. Sure, okay. It'll probably be decent at some point, right? It's my guess. Precisely. Like, look at that. Look at that one. Look at that. Look at all those chickens, right? Cauldron complete. Not great against that card, but again, it's okay. It's all okay. Shadow number 3, we probably don't need. Thoughtseize number 2, we probably don't want. Probably should have fetched anyways before I did this, like a smart person. Okay, how fast are we killing them? And we can EE for 2. Yes, it's probably fine. Take the Cauldra. Definitely should have played this first. But again, we all mess up, we all make mistakes. Don't bash me too hard. Please and thank you. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Their hand's definitely interesting, right? They have a Stoneforge Mystic, a Thopter Foundry. I mean, you all can see it. I don't know how they're going to play this. It depends if they brought in a Pithy Needle or not. And I think that's kind of interesting to think about. And it's definitely going to be interesting whether or not we play it, how we play it, I should say. Not how they play it, how we play it. If they just pass here, what are we doing? I'm not sure. If they slam a Stoneforge Mystic, what are we doing? I'm not sure. And are we fetch shocking here? Who knows? A lot of this is dependent on like if we're drawing a land, if we're drawing a Thoughtseize, if we're drawing, EE. I mean, we might just be playing EE for 0. Who knows? So they are casting the Thopter Foundry. Okay, good to know. Okay, so they probably have a Pithy Needle, right? I don't think they make this play if they don't have a Pithy Needle. There's no way they make this play if they don't have a Pithy Needle. I just can't believe they make this play without a Pithy Needle. Naming it EE because we can just pop the EE, kill all the tokens. So, how do we best beat a Pithy Needle? So, well, I don't really know how they beat this anyways, right? They could make a token. They might just have a way to pop our bin. So in that case, I think just slamming both shadows here is the right move. Let's just get a Watery Grave here. Don't think they have, I mean, they might have EE. In that case, we get absolutely destroyed. Do we just play this EE out? I think so. Kind of just want to draw something nice next turn. Not a land. Not a land, I say. Not a land, I say. Maybe I should have kept it for a graveyard like hate spell. Maybe they probably have Pithy Needle though. That's my guess. I don't think they make this play without Pithy Needle. But if they don't have Pithy Needle, then my whole idea just goes out the window. Relic, yeah, that also works. This also works. And I guess they can sack stuff. No, sacking stuff still doesn't work. You draw a fetch land, they're dead. Draw a shock land, they're dead. I don't know. It's definitely gonna be a close game. Playing, so they're dead if they play Stoneforge Mystic, play the thing. So that's not really what they can do. I mean, they can just play Stoneforge and pass. But then if we play fetch land, they're like super dead. Dang, I wish I had the fetch land. They also might be able to win with like any spell here. I mean, a dress down would be the draw, right? Sword of the Meek. Okay, so they do have that. They drew it, which is kind of spooky. I feel like they should have just played that. Make 2 blockers. I don't know. Prismatic Ending. Yeah, makes sense. Polluted Delta. So they have to block the shadow here. Gotta block the shadow. We'll buy Luris. I think we beat them here. Okay. I think we're going to take this one down, although it was very close. Wow. Yeah, this game was super interesting and super close. They are like a turn away from winning this game. But maybe they can win still. Bobble, fetch lands. So I'm pretty sure we know their hand is double Stoneforge, Darksteel, Citadel. Fairly certain we know their hand. So they can gain for... I guess they can like sack it once. Then try and go to blocks. They might be okay here. It's definitely going to be interesting. Yeah, this is a weird game. Let's see. What are we drawing? Do we want to deny them information? Probably. I mean, yeah, we kind of, I feel like it's free to just deny them information. We're going to fetch shock anyways. Okay, that's pretty good. So what does this mean? So I think we can turn on, we're probably likely to turn on Delirium here, right? We pop the EE, we have 2 artifacts in the bin, and then we have 2 triggers. I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. Do we want to fetch shock again? Guess that's the question. I don't think we need to. So awkward. So very much awkward. All right, let's just go to combat here. So they sack this. I think if they only get 1 blocker, we let it go. If they do 2, I feel like we should have fetch shocked now that I'm doing this. Yeah, 100% should have. Let them go to blocks. Okay. Fine with me. Okay, so I say we pop an EE. Do we pop an EE? No, we don't have to yet. We'll just play this. Yeah. No reason to pop an EE yet. No reason to yet. We'll do it. We'll do it on their end step, right? Let's just F6 here. No real point in doing anything yet. I still think we're pretty decent here. Like, I've played this game, I think, kind of wrong, kind of weird, but it's okay. I think we're gonna be okay. They draw a removal spell for Luris, maybe not, but I'm not sure what removal spells they even have for Luris. Let's see. Thraven Inspector. Sure. That's interesting. Okay, I still think we know their entire hand. Maybe we don't. They popped the clue token, that feels wrong. Okay, they're playing Stoneforge. What are we getting? I wonder if there's any like cutesy thing that's gonna happen here. Pretty sure, I feel like this is not gonna keep them alive, but it might. Because we play EE on 2 next turn, sort of Fire Nice. Okay. Okay. I mean, if they attack, it feels like they're... I mean, yeah, I think we pop this with an attack. Okay, let's see what's going on now. Let's see what's going on now. See if we get good one. Good one. That's a good one. That is a really good one. Okay, so what do we want to put this EE on to? I think that's probably correct. Blue, red. Do it. Do it. Don't need land. Don't need a sorcery, but sorcery is good because it means that we have delirium. Okay, they sack. I think they're still dead, right? I'm not certain, but they might be. So they have what? Three blockers. They have 2 blockers. We attack with here. They block. They take. Okay, so they're at 1. Yeah, they're at 1. And this is 1, 2, 3. So yes, we don't. Whatever we want on top, we can keep. We don't want that. Don't want that. We will swing all out. You gotta block what? Shadow X. You take a bunch, and I don't think your hand can save you from here. Yeah, this was definitely an interesting game. I think we played it wrong, but it was kind of close. I think we're gonna take it down. I think we got it. I mean, there's always cards that could do it, like, I don't know, Urza or whatnot, but I don't think it matters. Okay. So after seeing that, do we want Soul Guide Lantern? We might. That we might. Don't think we want Dispute, though. Don't think we want Dispute. Dress Down also seems a little lackadaisical now. I think we can trim on like a Ragavan, especially after seeing Thraben Inspector. We can trim on 2. I think I'm fine with something like this. Seems okay. Seems okie dokie. Alright, so let's see if we have a respectable hand. That we do. That we do. Ragavan is good. And knowing that we won't draw multiples is actually kind of decent, right? It's definitely a card you don't want multiples of. So, yeah. Let's just draw a fetch land and make this hand even better. Even better, please. Or like a, I don't know, kill spell would be good. We draw on a fetch land. Here we are. I still think I want to play this Blood Crypt, sadly. Because I kind of wanted to get a Watery Grave with this. So they know one of our mystery cards. They do know a mystery card, which feels bad, but, you know, it is what it is. An Esper Sentinel. Who doggy. What a card. Let's just drown it. Drown. Sure, you get to draw. We will attack with good old Ragavan. Sir Ragavan. I think we just Inquisition here. No real point in doing anything else. Portable Hole. It's not bad, but sadly. Sadly not what we need. Teferi can say goodbye. So, guessing they're going to just make a token here. I'd assume. Yeah. So it seems like. Oh no. Oh, and he. Oh no, opponent. Oh no. Oh my god, I'd be so mad. I would actually be pissed. I'm not playing that. Oh my god, I would be so mad right now. God. I just. No, no, that's bad. Okay, gotta collect myself. That's funny. Hand, bin, thing, thingy thing. Whew, that was good. That was something. Oh, God. Can't make it up. Cannot make it up. Let's play the shadow and pass the turn. Can't make it up, can ya? I think they're going to be dead next turn. I'm not actually certain, though. Not particularly certain. Let's see, this is 3, 5. So that's 7, 9. No, they're not. Sadly not. Oh my god. Sunburst is an interesting little concept, right? They might just get a Pithy Needle named Polluted Delta. They do know this is in our hand. But that's probably not worth it, right? They probably have to get, like, I don't even know what. Yeah, that makes sense, right? That one makes some sense. Weird they didn't just play the Springleaf Drum. Weird. It's kind of like free, right? Yeah. It's essentially free. Let's see which one they're going to bounce. Kind of curious. It's probably the Death Shadow, I'd assume. Let's get another Blood Crypt here. It's got to be the Death Shadow, right? It might not be. Wow, they don't bounce anything. Huh. Let's just Thoughtseize here. Let's get them down to 3. Or down to whatever, not 3, but lower than 3. Get them down to 5. There you go. I can't speak. Can't think. Cannot think. What are they targeting here? Are they just drawing? They might just need to draw. Bounce Shadow. I feel like I would have just drew. Okay, they're dead. Oh, no, they got Yorion. They are Gigabrain. Thoughtseize wins us the game, though. Kroxa does not win us the game. It almost wins us the game, but it does not win us the game. Portable Hole, number, what, 4? Sure, let's just play our Kroxa out. Well, all we needed was, you know, a little bit of a misplay from the opponent. All right. I knew it. I knew it. I knew we'd bring it back. I actually think the list feels pretty decent. Like, what... I mean, this deck's always very good. I actually think Dress Down is much better now. Definitely with, you know... I think Saga and just, like, Elementals and, like, a bunch of, like... I think this card is fine as a 3 of now. The Mystical Dispute and the Sideboard, I almost feel like I would want 2. Maybe like trim an Alpine Moon or, I don't know, Brutality, or even, I mean, a K Command I think you kind of need, but The Mystical Dispute, like, it didn't really come in, like, in a game specifically, but it feels like it would be very good right now. And the main deck, like, I didn't really, I don't know. Not having Bolt felt a little strange, but like overall, it didn't seem to like completely bonus at all. Maybe you can trim like a Croxa for a Bolt. I think I do want at least one or two Bolts though in this list overall, just because I want more answers on turn one. So I don't know. I don't know what you'd cut for it, or maybe I don't know. You could run Fatal Push, but Fatal Push is a lot less versatile. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you all for watching.